I have a question, Stuart, Chris.
Yes, Chris.
Stuart, I've been experiencing the reverse energy coming down through my crown, down through my back, and up through my front. And when it hits my third eye, it kind of splinters. And I'm wondering if that's the thing I should let happen, or should I try to direct it to my crown chakra?
When it hits your third eye, what happens?
It feels like it just sort of cracks everything open.
Then let it work, Chris, because the third eye will receive wisdom, knowledge. It'll give you a much deeper sense of what's real, what's an illusion. That's what that energy is doing. Look, that energy that goes down, the other, in a reverse way down the spine is a healing, and it's the energy of birth,
Oh,
and it heals us. It opens the chakra system. It opens the third eye. It opens the entire chakra system. And if that's what's taking place inside you, just let it do what it does. Don't start trying to become a traffic cop there. Let it
okay.
do what it has to do. It knows better than you what needs to be done inside you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anyone else have a question? I just have a few things I'd like to talk about. In a couple of days, we're going into a new year. And I think, everybody makes resolutions at the end of the year, things they're going to do in 2025. And I think the most important of all things we have to do is to go into 2025 with quiet minds, open hearts, chi, to give us the power to deal with the complexities of life, and allow ourselves to embrace life that way. Not going into 2000, well, I'm going to do this and that, and none of it ever gets done anyway. Maybe if you have 10 resolutions, you might get one and a half of them done. But just to go open, go your mind quiet, with your heart open, understand, embrace the new year. Let it be your teacher. Let it guide you instead of I'm going to do this and that and the other. And, it will teach us exactly what we need to do in order to have a happy new year. And it can't teach us if we go into it with a clogged up head and emotions and fear and insecurity and, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So part of the work of the meditation practice is to build that kind of system so that it's not only the new year, it's the new day, it's the new hour, it's the new minute, it's the now that we embrace with an open mind, a quiet mind, an open heart, with chi, with the ability to transform the human to the spiritual, and to trust that life will guide us rather than we have to, get on a podium and direct everything that takes place. And of course, it never goes where we want it to go anyway. And I think that this new year should be about this. I mean, what do we want in life? We want to love, we want God, we want spirit, we want to have knowledge, real knowledge, not just stuff that we manufacture in our brains, but knowledge that comes from the source of energy in the universe. This is what human beings crave. That knowledge enables us to work deeper on ourselves, to keep our hearts open, to understand the process of what is involved, in an incremental day by day growth to having a spiritual life. So let's approach 2025 that way. If you want to make a resolution, I will try to keep my mind quiet. I will try to keep my heart open. I will try to stay centered and balanced inside. I will try to continue to develop roots inside me that give me the strength to deal with all the problems that exist in karma. And then the spiritual life just manifests. All the things that we need to learn to have a spiritual life become available to us because we have opened up to receive them. And I think the new year should be a very good reminder, of this. But I'm not talking only about the new year. I'm talking about the new day, the new minute, you know, the new job, the new this, the new that, everything, every cycle that finishes itself, spring becoming summer, summer becoming fall. All of these cycles are an opportunity for us to learn how to get closer to a state of enlightenment. And our work really is to build an inner life that can do this. And there's no better way to start than go into the new year that way. Don't go into the new year with a bunch of problems in your brain that got to be worked out. Try to go with a quiet mind, open heart, embracing spirit, embracing the unknown, being nothing inside ourselves. And being nothing, we allow all of spirit to flow through us and to truly teach us what we need to learn in any given moment about ourselves and about what it is to have a spiritual life. Not being more important than anybody else. That's a big one. We have to have this kind of sense of importance about ourselves, who we are and what we are, and what our position is in life. And all of it's just transient. It all just comes and goes. And the way that it comes and goes in a conscious way is that we learn to keep our minds quiet, our hearts open. We learn to be children of God living in this world, dancing the dance. That's the music of the cosmos instead of the noise in our brain. Does anyone have a question they would like to ask? So, I announced at the beginning of the class, I will have a meditation on New Year's Eve. And I know it's not New Year's Eve for many of you sitting here, but it's New Year's Eve here. And at a quarter to 12, I will send out a Zoom. I will put everybody on the mailing list for that evening, and everybody is welcome to attend. And for some of you, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, which is all right. You can get up. Others, it's, sometime in the early evening. I don't know. There's so many different time zones here that it's hard for me to know which is which. But I will do this. I will send out an invite, and I hope you all attend. Let's go into the new year together with open hearts, with quiet minds, with chi, with balance, with rootedness, embracing spirit, embracing, everything that's going to be brought to us in this new year. Does anyone have a question? Anyone else have a question? Okay, if there are no more questions, then the next regular class in this session will be on Thursday, but there will be a class Tuesday evening. God bless you all. Happy New Year. And let's again do it with open hearts, with love. God is love. We have to finally learn that and live that way. So God bless you all. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, hopefully on Tuesday evening, if not next Thursday.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Stuart.
Happy